Hello and welcome to tazwells12. You are on my YouTube channel, which is tazwells12, and I am the host, who is Tara Wells. Today's video is going to be a makeup review testing tutorial. Loads more are coming, loads more have been on, so check out the existing ones and more will be coming. Before I get into the product and show you what it is, because this one's a good one. Well, I've not tried it, but it's gonna be, I'm hoping it's gonna be good, because I've heard like some good things about it, and also it's a bargain, so watch the space. But before we get into the product, I just want to say the nitty-gritty stuff, which is, if you like the product, you like the advice, you like the content, you like the video, then don't forget to give it a smashing thumbs up, because it tells me that you like the video, it tells me that you want to see more, so definitely give it a massive thumbs up. If you are not an existing subscriber already and you would like to join, then you can sign up to YouTube for absolutely free and then go on to tazwells12. There is a subscribe button up the top, so you can click that and subscribe to tazwells12, and you can join the love family and my YouTube journey as we go along. Comment down below if you've used the product before, if you've used anything other from this brand, then definitely let me know down below, and I will 100% comment back to you every single time and like your comment. The video is not sponsored by any of the brands I do mention, it's all out of my own money, and it's just an advice video for you guys to see what it is like, how it works, what it's like, the pigment, anything like that. Just we want to see what it's like, so that's the point of the video. So it's just an advice video for you guys. Check out my other social medias, which is the one on Twitter that needs updating, and 2 on Instagram, which has tazwells12, which is my normal account, and then you have tazwells12 home, which is my home account. Check out, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do. But now I do not want to ramble anymore, and we want to get into the product, because I know I do. So let's get into the makeup review testing tutorial video. The product that we're going to review today is this product. This is from Makeup Gallery, which is from Poundland. So this is called the SMOOTHLYDOESIT Pressed Powder, a pressed powder in translucent 1. It's a super soft matte powder for shine-free finish and contains vitamin E. There is either 12G in here or 24M, and literally this cost £1 out of Poundland. I kind of wanted to get this. I want to see, one, if it's a dupe for the powder I normally use, which is a brand new one, which is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is in 090 Translucent. Love this powder. I've nearly gone through one of these already. I love it so much. It's something that I literally put under my eyes, in my T-zone, in the top of my brow, my top lip, my nose, around my nose, and on my bit of my chin. I'll bring it all down here. Love the powder. This one is pucker. Like, ever since I bought it, I love it. Like, it's the one thing that I will take out with me to make sure that I have no shine, like no shine on my face, no oils on my face. This is a great powder. Very, very a bit expensive, but it's definitely worth it. But then I saw some people talking about this powder. I think it was either TikTok or YouTube itself. Literally, they were saying that this is a really good powder. They weren't saying it was a dupe to this one, but when I saw the same sort of concept, I thought, ooh, that looks pretty much the same. When I saw on there, when it said about translucent, I thought it was going to be like literally a white like this. I love this white colour because literally you can put it under your eyes and it like sort of makes it bright. That's what translucent is. But as you can see in this one, I haven't opened it yet. We'll open it in a minute. But like literally, this is like, it is quite like pale, but it's got a yellow tone into it, which might not be too bad for my skin, because I like a bit of a yellowy, tony sort of foundation, if that makes sense. But it might not work for other people that generally like that pinky tone in their face. We're going to try this. I'm not saying it's a dupe for this. You could do a little testing video if you want to do one time. Like I could put like a really good foundation on my face. One side of this, one side of that. That is an idea. Let me know down below if you'd like to see that video. I can always do that. But we're going to go do this today. What I'm going to use it with is not a foundation, but it's kind of like a foundation, but it's basically this. So it's the Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. So it does act like a foundation, but it's a more like light base sort of foundation. So I thought this might be a really good one to use, because this is sometimes what my everyday is. Like if I want to shove or I want to put on a bit of foundation or a bit of like flawless out my skin, I will either put a concealer on first and then put this over the top, or put this there on and then concealer on the top, and vice versa, go back and forth. This is a really good one, and I have got this in the light version. There is a medium, but there's 12 in this, but this is what I'm going to use. I don't know if I've reviewed this on my channel. If I haven't, let me know down below, and if you want to see it, then we can obviously do one. If I have, I will try and find the link for you, but I don't think I have. I might have tried it in a video or something else, but that's what we're going to use. I'm just going to use that with a buffing brush, which is from Real Techniques. Had this one for a little while. This is normally my testing foundation brush. Normally I've got some bigger ones that I've got from Primark that I absolutely love. They're really good brushes. You see them nearly every single time on these channels. But I'm going to use this one today because I genuinely think this one's going to be a good one. And the one I'm going to use with a powder, I normally have a smaller one than this, but the one I've got today is the Olivia Hale one. And this is a contouring brush. This has come out of Home Bargains. It's that bigger brush that I can just get right in my eye. And I've already got a contour brush, but this is one I'm gonna use with powder just because it's bigger and get it down there and I can get it everywhere. So that's the one I'm gonna use. But I've literally got on quite a lot of Battle products, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put my hair up. I am then going to put the foundation on, or the BB cream, in a time lapse, and then we will go through this powder together. We are BB creamed up. As you can see, that it doesn't oxidize. It literally just sits on your face. You can obviously see like my moles and stuff, that's a really good like BB cream. It's just to take that horrible like redness and that. It's just sort of flawed my skin out, which is a lovely thing. This smells really, really nice as well. Like it smells like sort of like suntan lotion a little bit, but a bit more nicer. Honestly, it's really, really good. It's quite expensive. I didn't realise how expensive it's gone up, because my friend gave me a bottle of this and I actually loved it. She didn't really like it and was like, I'm not really using that. And I was like, you know what, I'll use it for like videos and stuff like that. But I genuinely will take this away with me if I go anywhere, because I do like it just for the rush of the day. Say if you're going on holiday or anything like that, it's really good for your skin. And it's just nice, and yeah, it just makes that look a little bit flawless. I thought I'll try it with that today. So now we can open this, which has got a seal on. Be really hard, but that was quite easy to get off, like the pan and everything, like the concept of the actual box and everything, which is really, really nice. So it is quite light on camera. We're just going to take this brush, the Olivia Hale one, and just pressing it. It's quite a lot coming off, so I'll take that off. You can see that it didn't break. So if you drop it, it doesn't break. But that was close, because I genuinely thought I broke that. I was like, no! I'm gonna do it under my eyes first. So like a normal, I literally just like press it into my skin. I always do this side first because this has got the natural light. Just take some, tap it off, and then just So I'll go over my eyelid because obviously today I put BB cream on there. I got a bit of mascara on, but I thought, you know what, let's try it over your lid. And then what I would normally do is go like up here as well. So I'm just going in the places I would normally go with the powder. I think that's really, really nice. I think it's giving that light effect around my eye still, even though it's got that sort of like yellowy tone to it, but I think it's doing really nice. So I'm just going to do where I normally would do everything with the powder, because normally what I would do with the Maybelline, I would normally just use this, pat it on like I'm doing, and any other place that I've missed I will go in with a loose powder with a bigger brush. This is just to pack in everything that I've kind of put in for the concealer or eye creams or my foundation of that time. That's why I use a tiny, well, not a tinier brush, but I have got a tinier one than this that I will use. But today we're going with this because it's pretty good, this brush. So I have not dented it very much, a little bit, but that's all good. So I'm just going and tapping and pressing in what I would normally do with the other one. Just smells like a normal pressed powder. It's not really like mixing with this, so it's not making it cakey or dry, as you can see. I'm just going to go a little bit more under the eyes because that's where I kind of like that brightness or that coverage or that bit where it's going to hold in. So there we go. And then normally what I would do before I stop with the powder, I normally will go and touch in them places to feel like if it's like locked in, if that makes sense. So it's pretty locked in there. I think it could do like a little bit this side. And then that feels like locked in. There's a little bit like again there. But sometimes it's generally if I forget or missed. That's why I always do like the touchy-feely like places. So that feels pretty good. And my nose feels pretty nice. Top lip and everything else. Yep, feels pretty good. Probably could have a little bit more on the chin area. Yep, so that's basically, that is pretty much finished. What do you think? I think that's pretty nice, to be fair. It's pretty nice powder. I can see why people are raving about it because it feels smooth on my eyes. Like, it's also give me that like brightening as well, and I love that. I look a bit like a ghost at the moment, but I always like, my tips for my skin, I always go for a lighter foundation and then maybe a little bit more darker one and mix the two together, or two light foundations together, depends what I want to use, and then a lighter powder here. Sometimes I will go with a looser lighter powder depending what I'm feeling that day, or I will go with a banana powder that give me that little bit of yellowy colour back to my skin. But this is pretty nice. Like, I don't think it's too bad. Like, I don't look any different from my neck pretty much, like, to be honest. Like, I look pale on my body anyway because, well, there's not been any sun this summer, so yeah. I'm going to take my hair down and then we can give it a verdict overall. My verdict for Makeup Gallery, which is from Poundland, Smoothly Does It Pressed Powder in Translucent 1 is going to be a thumbs up. I genuinely do agree with people what they've been saying about this, because when I saw this I was like, that looks like my Fit Me one. So you know what, if that runs out, I've got this. It's always a dupe, or I've always got it as a backup in my eyes. You might not say it's a dupe. I could definitely do that video, like I said, with the both comparison. But for £1, or I think it might have been £1 or £1.50, but for that amount of money, for that amount of product, perfect. I think it's a really good product. Poundland have done a really good product with this, so please do not sell out on this, because I will probably be buying more of these in the future, because you know what, this is really good. I love this. I love it with the BB cream. I think it looks really nice. Obviously I've not patched up all my areas. I would have probably got like a looser powder, or I could have just generally gone over this with all my face. I think this powder, for its money, for the way it went on, like even a BB cream, I just would like to see it maybe on a thicker foundation, like a cakier foundation. The money, the payout, like the design of it, I love. I think this is a bomb product, and I can see why a load of people were raving about it, and I'm glad they were, because I took their note and went and bought it myself. So my verdict for this is a massive thumbs up. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of the makeup review testing tutorial video on the Makeup Gallery Poundland product, Smoothly Does It Pressed Powder in Translucent 1. Perfect powder, perfect product. So for a bargain price, if you want a pressed powder, go to Poundland and find this little gem. If you like the video, or you like any of the content or the product or Poundland in general, or anything to do with the video, any advice I give you, then definitely do not forget to give it a massive thumbs up, and it tells me that you like them. Comment down below, you might have used this before, or you've been using it for yonks or some other products from Poundland that you think is really good and you think that I might like or might want to try. Then definitely comment down below, and I will 100% comment back to you and like your comment every single time. Like I said at the beginning, please do not forget to subscribe to tazwells12. It is absolutely free to sign up to YouTube and subscribe to tazwells12 on my main page. Hit that button and you will subscribe to me, and you will see loads more of this content coming, more and more videos weekly. I'm trying to do, I do one on a Wednesday and 2 on the weekend, so it's like videos come in, but they might not just be uploads all the time, but I am trying my best. Please do not forget to subscribe to tazwells12 and join the family. The video is not sponsored by any of the brands that I did mention. It's all out of my own money, and it's an advice video for you guys, so don't forget that. It's not sponsored, it's just something I generally looked at and thought I'd buy and try and I will use. So yeah, so literally no sponsored. Check out my other social medias, which is 1 on Twitter, 2 on Instagram. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please. That'd be absolutely great, and more, I'd be grateful if you could check them out and whatever you would like to do. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting. I hope you enjoyed the video and the advice that I did give you. Please have a lovely day or a lovely evening, and take care, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye.